Hey guys, Killer Sheep here. So today, just flying out of Al Jazeera, or however you pronounce that, airport, which is in Egypt, and we'll be flying over the pyramids today. So this is our next episode in my Wonders of the World series. So the next episode I have hopefully will be pretty cool too, and see how long it might be, because it may be a little bit of a longer one. We'll just try it out. So all I'm doing here is basically just setting up our routes to all the different pyramids to go and fly over. I found that if you set it from the last waypoint and go backwards, it actually works a bit better, because what I end up doing the first time when I was testing this, I actually had it go, when I set it from the first waypoint to the next, to the next, to the next, it actually ended up setting it backwards, and made it very, very difficult to, like, it had all these cross flight paths and stuff, and it was a bit silly. So today we're flying the Cessna 152, and just getting ready here. We're just going through the startup. So I did make a little bit of a mistake here at one point and ended up going, but I'll continue on in a second talking. So as you can see, just going through the checklist, started the throttle, got it going, sounds all good. So just going to go through the last couple here as well. So just the RPM just to 1000, so that's just reducing that all the way. So I'm just using the throttle on my actual joystick. From here, just checking off the last couple, and that is just the oil pressure, which you can see here in a second, just down the bottom. I'm looking for it, which I couldn't find it at that point, and then I remembered it was down the bottom. So you can see that it's not in green at the moment, but it is, yeah, getting there. And that we won't see that really until we start flying. So here, just making sure that we're putting the lights on and just getting ready, and then we'll start our taxi out. So being the first time I've flown from this airport, I did taxi down and had a look, and when I got to this point here, I did look at it and start to think that it was a little bit short of a runway, but I wasn't 100% certain at this point. As you can see, I'm drifting a little bit, so I forgot to just hold the brake down, and I realized that there was no real air traffic control like tower. So basically from here, I try to take off, and you'll see in a second that this is a very, very, very short runway, and I probably didn't start as far back as I should have, which led me to probably take off a little bit later than I wanted to, but overall it wasn't too bad. So you'll see that take off in about 15 seconds. So it was about now I realized that, oh my god, this is a lot shorter than I thought, and I tried to pull up a little bit earlier, managed to just get to 50 knots before the edge of the grass, and from here basically I just swing through, start flying out to the pyramids, following my VFR map, and hopefully you enjoy the flight. So here we are, just coming up to the pyramids now and the Sphinx. So I'm just going to do a couple of legs around, let you have a look and see. I am playing on lower graphics setting just because my graphics card isn't as good as what it could be, but it's still running pretty well for what it is, and it's really cool to see these up close and have that realistic time of flight to fly over. So yeah, as you can see, we've got the pyramids of Giza complex here and the Sphinx out to the left. And I'll do a couple of loops around and then we'll take you to the next set of pyramids. So hopefully you enjoy this view more than the other one, just a little bit better. And the little nav points as well, they're just there because I've set them so you can actually hold the special trigger to look at these different items, and it just makes it easier to fly and look at it rather than having to manually hold it there. Or move it with the mouse or so, so it actually automatically locks onto these. And so hopefully this looks good, and I'll continue doing that in the future. And it also tells you what I'm looking at too. So here, just coming up to the period of Giza, this is our second stop on our little trip along, and it's taking it nice and slow so you can get a good look at it, and I'll pop through to the next one. So this is just a red pyramid, as you can see. So really nice little flight here, and then moving on to the next pyramid. So final pyramid on our little trip is the Bent Pyramid. So from here basically we'll fly to the next airport that I've set, and I'll join you back in on our descent and landing. So just coming in for our landing here, so I've tried to announce the final runway and whatnot, but again I don't think this is a ATC towered airport, so it's coming in probably a little bit steep to start with, but Cessna is a nice small plane and can slow it down quite quickly, so that's really good. So here I've just added through the flaps, really let off the throttle, get nice and close, just pull the nose up just before touchdown, try and keep that steady soft touchdown. So probably a little bit firm there, but basically taxi off here and then move on to the next one. So thanks for watching again, guys. I'm looking at doing, as I said in my last video, a lot of these, and I'm also doing some tutorials on how to get some of the achievements. Been trying to do one that's an 8-hour flight from France to America, and I've tried it 3 times, and all 3 times, unfortunately, my computer has crashed, or the game has crashed on the last leg of that. So hopefully we'll get to the end point of that soon, and I can actually go through and get that achievement. Yeah, it's called Frequent Flyers, I think, so it's quite a long flight. But overall, again, I hope you're enjoying the series, and I will continue to make these just for the love of it. I really enjoy flying around and having a look at all these different things. So next one I plan on doing is the Great Wall of China, so this might be a long one, but yeah, we'll see how we go. So thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.